A statue stands outside a museum in the southern U.S. city of Monroe in the state of Louisiana, honoring General Claire Chennault, commander of the Flying Tigers and one of the most beloved American generals in China.
Reminding people of the great connection between China and the United States during World War II could bring a better understanding between the two countries and help maintain world peace. Now, Callaway, the granddaughter of the famed Flying Tigers commander, told Xinhua in an exclusive interview.
Now Callaway serves as director of Chennault Aviation and Military Museum. She has dedicated herself to bringing history alive and helping promote Sino-U.S. relationship by rekindling the special wartime bond between the two countries more than 7 decades ago.
Show the connection that we have and to remind people of this great connection that we had together during World War II. And by doing that and by teaching young people like you about these stories and what we're trying to do here to teach the young people about the Chinese, that brings a better understanding, and I think we're building bridges for our future.
The museum is the only one in the U.S. dedicated to Chennault's heroics and history of the Flying Tigers, the Air Corps that fought alongside the Chinese against Japanese aggression during World War II.
And we just need to focus on that past that we have, and maybe more Americans will realize what we did accomplish together. Yeah, I do think that sometimes it is, that relationship has not been taught like it should.
Callaway's efforts to keep the wartime memory alive have gained support by many American pilots who fought in China during World War II, including Jay Vineyard, a 92-year-old veteran of the famous Hump operation.
I think the ones of us who flew over in China during the war, the Flying Tigers and the Hump operation, created a great deal of goodwill, and the goodwill still exists.
The highlight of the museum is Way of a Fighter, a multimedia exhibit that draws heavily on Chennault's autobiography. It tells the stories from his struggling military career to the legendary heroics in China from 1937 to 1945. Chennault's love, respect, and admiration for the Chinese people was not limited to political affiliation or region, said an introduction to the exhibit. Way of a Fighter brings the lessons of history to life for today's generations and generations to come. Each year, the museum attracts more than 40,000 visitors from all over the world. Many of them come from China to pay tribute to the heroic, larger-than-life American general. Callaway said she appreciated the way Chinese people honor her grandfather. During trips to China, she was also impressed by the extensive efforts the country had put in building commemorative facilities to remind people of the atrocities of war.
You are doing more in China, I feel like, than what we're doing here in America to try to build this bridge. But we need to really motivate the Americans to do it as well.
With the help of the museum board of directors, Callaway is working to expand the museum into an institute to make full use of its educational function. Callaway always says her favorite saying is that people who have no past have no future.
If we don't remember our past, we're doomed to repeat it.